Hey there guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Pokémon SoulSilver. In the last episode, we explored a bit more of the outskirts of Violet City, checking out the ruins of Valve, catching another team member for us, Sneck, who's not going to be a permanent team member, but will be helpful. And also, we're in Sprout Tower now, training up for a big gym battle that's going to be coming up with Violet City's gym leader, Faulkner. I picked up where we left off last time. We're about to ascend to the top of Sprout Tower, mind you. What do we have here? We got a potion. Okay, wonderful. I will gladly accept a potion here. Another required battle coming up. I trained to find enlightenment in Pokemon. You know, I feel like a joke can be made here about competitive Pokemon battling. Okay. Ooh, we got a level 6 Bellsprout. Now it's really stepping up in the world, I see. Unfortunately, you've still been intimidated, which makes you easy to defeat. You're gonna start off with a Leer and then go into Wrap and then sting it to death. I also checked, and Sneck has a relaxed nature, which means it gets boosted defense but lowered speed. So that's, I assume, why it's been able to tank these Vine Whips so well. All right, there we go. Got you wrapped up nice and tight. Gonna wrap you up like a birthday present. Speaking of which, did you guys know I'm recording this on the 24th of August? My birthday is 1 week from today. Well, then again, you probably already know, since that has already happened by the time this has gone up for certain. And also, I need to, yeah, you probably already know about my trip to Epic Universe, if that has happened. In the off chance it hasn't happened for whatever reason, I really hope it does happen, because so far, if I had to cancel that when I'm a week away, I would be completely distraught. Alright. But yeah, this Bellsprout is dead. Dead. Dead Sprout. Now you're a ghost type. Alright. Give me that yummy, yummy EXP. Nom 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 nom. Delicioso. This little... Wait, what was that last part? I feel like I might have misread that, but given the concepts that I'm talking about, wrapping things up and doing naughty things to them while they're wrapped up, let's just fight the next guy. The eldest TM lights even pitch black darkness. Well, I mean, I won't deny that. Doesn't mean it's a good move. Oh, hey, look, another Bellsprout. What a surprise. Okay, we've seen this battle played out like 9 times already. Y'all don't want to see it, or do you? Well, maybe if I talk about it from the Pokemon's perspective, that'll be more interesting. Colonel, I'm hitting it with my Leer now. All right, and now let's go. Don't hit me with your whips. I'm not into that. In fact, I'll show you what you're into. Watch this. You're into getting wrapped up. Yeah, you like that, don't you? I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting all the sages to my presence. Alright, Colonel. I'm gonna fill it with a poison sting filled with nanomachines. But it doesn't poison them because there's nanomachines in their blood. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Trying to speak in my awful snake impersonation also makes my voice real gravelly, and I don't like doing it as much as I used to anymore, so yeah. Yes, level 9! Way to go, Sneck. Sneck learned Bite! Okay, good move here. That's gonna be much better than, what we've had access to. Speaking of what we have access to, let's check here real quick. Oh yeah, Sneck did gain a level off screen while I was attempting to escape. We'll switch in Mume at the start of this. We'll talk to you because I want to fight everybody for what they're worth. Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. I trust them more than, I trust them a lot. Level 7! Okay, now we're actually starting to get into some difficult territory here. I say difficult, but you're also a Bellsprout, and I'm not worried about you, so... Okay, now I'm starting to get worried. Wait, no I'm not. Growth only buffs special attack in this game. Not in the later gens where it buffs both special attack and physical attack. And since Vine Whip is a physical move, I have nothing to worry about. Also, yeah, that wouldn't be a problem if you were playing an early generation, but we're in Generation 4 right now. Allow me to talk about my favorite Generation 4 feature. The thing that saved the Pokemon series as a whole, if you ask me. The mighty thing called the Physical Special Split. This was desperately needed with Pokemon. In Generations 1 through 3, all moves were categorized into certain categories. Certain moves were physical type and certain moves were special type. Hold on, there's a cat that wants out of my room. I don't even remember the cat getting into my room. That's weird. Okay, and we're back. As I was saying, Physical Special Split. In Generations 1 through 3, all normal fighting, flying, ground, rock, and steel types. I think there might be another type in there that I'm forgetting, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, bug type also. And ghost type. All of those were known as the physical types. If you use a move from that category, it's a type of move. It's based off of your physical attack stat when you use it. Also, your resistance to those moves is based off of your physical defense. Oh, I see. You're copying me. Yeah, you think you're so clever. Well, guess what? I've got insomnia. You're not putting me to sleep anytime soon. And oh my god, I can't believe it's not Bellsprout. As for the special types, types like fire, water, electric, grass, ice, dragon, psychic, dark, all of those were special types. All of the damage they did were based off of your special stat. In Generation 1, the special stat was one stat, meaning it was your special defense and special attack stat. However, they realized how busted that made the game, so in this game, well, in every game after Generation 2, the special stat was split into special attack and special defense. It works the same in regard to how physical and special, or physical attack and defense work in that case. Just with special type moves. But yes, the reason why this was such a big deal is because a lot of Pokemon who are locked to certain types, like for water types, anytime you use a water type move, what if your water type Pokemon is a physical attacker? You don't get the same type attack bonus from using water type moves. A move like Crab Hammer says you strike the opposing Pokemon with your claw. It doesn't matter. It's if you hit them physically. It's based off of your special attack skill because it's a water type move. And hold on, we need to address this first. You showed us what you've got, and it is indeed good. Take this technical machine. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. Ugh. Huh. He calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. Edgel used an escape rope. Good for you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get one of those of my own, please. I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. Out of here with you. Yep, I remembered right. An escape rope. We're going to hold on to that for now. We'll get back to my talk about the physical special split in a little bit. But first, let's get back to the matter at hand here, and now challenge the Elder. So good of you to come here. Bellsprout Tower is a place of training. Pokemon and people test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. By the way, I hope you like Bellsprouts. Yeah, he's got 3 Pokemon. And of course, lots of Bellsprouts. Alright, but yes, now let me get back on topic. Before I forget again. Let's see. Right. A Ghost-type move like Shadow Ball. It has a secondary effect where it lowers your opponent's special defense. And a lot of Ghost-types were special attackers. Ghost-type is a physical type, so it doesn't matter how much of a special attacker your Pokemon is. If they use a Ghost-type move, it's going to be based off of their physical attack, which usually sucks. For a lot of moves, this would make sense. Like, for example, okay, Double Edge, yeah, you're ramming into a Pokemon. That should be a physical type move. Okay, Flamethrower, you're breathing fire. That's a special type attack. And then we got moves like Fire Punch. Fire Punch. It is a special type attack, even though you're physically attacking the enemy with a fist. Same goes for Thunder and Ice Punch. And moves like Hyper Beam, you shoot a giant laser at the enemy. It's based off of your physical attack. You can see how there were a lot of problems with this. And finally in Generation 4, they're like, okay, you know what? Screw that. We're going to give every move its own physical or special category based on the kind of move it is. And that is how we fix Pokemon battling so much. I say we, but it was actually other people who did that. And Sneck is now asleep. Colonel. Nanomachines. Right. Well, we'll just poison this thing until you wake up, because I can actually poison yo ass. Oh no! Oh no! He has a move that isn't grass type! Don't peck me again, please. How fucking dare you?
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
You know what? For that, I'm gonna send out a Pokemon you can't put to sleep. What are you gonna do now? Your attack stat's gonna be in tatters. Ha 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 ha! Oh, go on, try to put me to sleep. I bet. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. This Hoot's not gonna be able to do. Yeah, take that. And you probably don't know Growl, do you? You're not going to be that helpful going forward. Yeah, look at you. Oh, being a big man, I'm going to peck you to death. But no, you forgot your Growl move. That is what really gives me the advantage here. Sorry, when it made my Pokemon faint, I got a little defensive. That's the first time one of my Pokemon has fainted in this. If this was a Nuzlocke, Sneck would have died. Oh, hey. Roommate learned Peck. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Foresight. It's not going to be helpful. The instances where it would be helpful for Mume would be very few and far between. And considering we just learned a flying type move. Ha ha ha! Yeah, bite the dust, you little shit! It feels good to hammer the weakness of an opposing Pokemon for the first time. Alright, there we go. Ah, excellent! We got a whole lot of money. The way you battle is quite elegant. You should be able to stand up to Faulkner. And you should be able to make good use of this. It is a technical machine called Flash. Take it with you. We get Flash. Yay. When a Pokemon learns Flash, you can illuminate caves no matter how dark they may be. You can try it on Bellsprout, for example. That's actually not a bad idea. Because Unknown sure as hell can't learn it. It can only learn Hidden Power, if I recall correctly. Or can it learn Flash? So yeah, Flash is a terrible move. All it does is lower the accuracy of your opponent's attacks. Not very usable, in my opinion. The only utility Flash has is that it is a TM that can be used outside of battle in dark caves. Like, Dark Cave. In fact, I'm going to go catch a Bellsprout right now, just so it can be our Flash slave. Alright, and now Snek is back in the top slot of our party. We'll take out Faulkner next episode. But for now, let's go explore Dark Cave since we have the ability to, and maybe check out whatever the rest is in Violet City, because I believe there is one more area of interest, and I believe it is with you. Do you have a Bellsprout? Do you want to trade it for my Onix? We have the opportunity for an in-game Pokemon trade here. Now, the way in-game Pokemon trades work, traded Pokemon level much faster than other kind of Pokemon that you can catch. However, because of that, they're also more prone to disobeying you if you don't have a lot of badges. And also, some Pokemon only evolve during trades, as we've already established with Ghastly. Switch in Mume, because if we're catching something, Hypnosis is going to be what I want. Alright. Show yourself, Sprout Man! You're not a Sprout! This is going to take a while, isn't it? Okay, this is taking way too long. I'm going to go to a place where I know Bellsprouts show up. There you are, immediately. Okay. I don't want to peck you so you die immediately. Mume, how did you miss with Tackle? Are you telling me it's not 100% accurate in this game? Whatever. Don't care. The fact is, we're getting you whittled down, and now we've got you in capture range. I'm going to put you to sleep, and we're going to have no trouble catching you now. Alright, and gimme! It plants its feet deep underground to replenish water. It can't escape its enemy while it's rooted. There we go. Perfect. Also, if you're worried about losing access to it, a move like this that is used in certain areas and not being able to use it again, I believe that there are certain TMs that you can buy in stores, and Flash is one of them. So you can buy it and use it an infinite number of times. Speaking of buying it and using it, let's go heal up and then go use it. Because I want to check out what's in that cave. I don't think there's anything too wonderful in there, but I'm not going to pass up my chances. To use a move on the field, you go into that Pokemon using your status menu, and it uses it. We don't technically need Flash to be able to wander around too much in here, but it definitely illuminates more of your background, so it's definitely helpful, and I highly recommend it. And there it is. Here come the Zubats! Actually, I wouldn't mind fighting them, because I do get speed EVs for fighting them. I'm going to take out Little Rule for this. For those of you who are wondering about that and don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. It's a very advanced thing that only, like, some competitive Pokemon players really care about. I only care about it because it's helpful for my plans for Lil Rule in the future. Let's just say. I was actually debating on whether or not I wanted to use the Zubat line in my playthrough. I eventually decided against it, but begrudgingly so. I still highly recommend using it if you want to even think about giving it a try. And that's all we could come in here and do was grab a potion. I am disappointed. Well, that wasn't any fun. Okay, well, we've already explored pretty much all of Violet City except for the gym. Well, I say that, but there's sort of one thing I've just been avoiding because I haven't really needed to talk about it, but... Let's just say, for instance, I wanted to talk about it. Just because there is a little funny thing that I can talk about. And I think there is a character I would like to actually voice as, so yes. Let me go and see if I can find him. I believe he's outside the gym.
Bonjour, are you a trainer? Battle Gym Leader, did you win?
Well, I mean, I haven't really battled him yet, so...
Is that so? Then study, shall you? Follow me! Here, teacher I am. Good it is you'll study here.
This is the Pokemon School. It'll basically give you a whole lot of basic information about Pokemon, including status ailments, what your stats do, trading, etc. I've already been teaching you all about that, and I'll continue to teach you as I go, because I do pride myself on having a bit of that teacher energy, what can I say? Now, before we end off, all we really have left to do is tackle the Pokemon Gym. I'm gonna go put our flashlight away since we don't need it anymore, considering all it could do was one worthless thing, and all I got for it was a wimpy potion. Yeah, make that a t-shirt. I used Flash to get to Dark Cave, and all I got was this stupid potion. Except it doesn't make sense because this is supposed to be what it says on the t-shirt. Oh, I haven't even mentioned the Pokemon storage system. You can only hold 6 Pokemon on your party at a time. So when you have too many, you put them in the box. You can store as many Pokemon as you want in here. At least as many Pokemon as the game can usually hold. I'm gonna go ahead and put our unknown in there too, since I don't really have a need for it. I know there is a reward you get for capturing all the forms of unknown in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but it's only able to use the Game Boy printer to print unknown pictures. I don't know if there's a reward for it in this version. Future Sean will tell you if there is or not, but yeah. There is one more thing I'd like to do at the Ruins of Alph before I head back to Violet City to finally tackle the gym leader, which we will start in the next episode. I want to head back to that chamber where we first did the slidey puzzle. Oh, what do you say now, I wonder? You reconstructed the stone panel? That's great! We have an archaeology genius here. Of course, now I don't get to do my job anymore because anyone who wants to solve the stone panel will just fall through the floor. Great going, idiot! For those of you who are able to read unknown, and honestly, since they all bear resemblance to letters of the English alphabet, it's not too hard to realize what it says here, but I will go ahead and read it for those of you who can't. It says, escape. What we have to do... Normally we would use this in a dungeon to escape. We use it here. It unlocks a secret room. A Pecha Berry? Okay, I'll take it. Oran Berry? Okay, I'm going to be needing a lot of those coming up eventually, so that's helpful. Heal Powder? I know what that is. It's a good medicine, but it makes your Pokemon dislike you when you use it. And Energy Powder. Same thing, I believe. And what do you do? Do you take me anywhere interesting, or are you just gonna... Okay. Our clan engraved words in this place. Alright. Well, now that we've... Ah! Gee, would you please stop showing up? Okay, there. No more letters. We're done. Next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, we take on Faulkner and the Violet Gym. See you guys next time. Laters!